First interview of the new year. I'm here at Asset Day, Media Day. I don't know what you want to call it now, with Goldenglue and Hauntzer. Of course, this coverage brought to you by Alienware. Trying to remember how I do this again. It's been a little bit, but it's good to talk to both of you. How were your holiday breaks?
They're good. I was just a lazy potato laying on the couch watching movies all holiday at home. So
You didn't play other video games by anything?
I played some League, and I just recently been playing Slay the Spire because a new class came out.
Yeah.
So last night, but yeah.
There's a new class?
Yeah, his new class just came out.
How about you, Hauntzer? How was your break?
Pretty good, pretty relaxing. Went home, met up with the family, spent some quality time there, and didn't get a practice league because my setup there sucks, but yeah, we're back in LA.
Well, you're scrimming now, so how are you back in form, or are you rusty since you weren't able to play much? And I don't know, Goldenglue, I guess you were sitting on the couch.
I would say no one's really rusty at all. Like, we all practiced quite a bit leading up to like our scrim starting, so everyone's in pretty good form. We're just trying to get better.
Yeah, I would say the same.
All right, is it pretty exhausting? Because I saw a tweet from Goldenglue last night that said he was wishing somebody good morning at 11 at night, and he was a little concerned. So, I mean, is it rough getting back into it?
The worst part is I said it so confidently and like nonchalantly.
You're like good morning.
I walked past and I was just like feeling myself like, yeah, good morning, like whatever. And then they responded like, good night. And I was like, oh,
yeah.
I'm going to go to my Uber now, like bye.
I mean, it happens sometimes.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's definitely tiring because we're not really taking many days off. We're like grinding really hard, but I think it's good. Like, I'm glad we're practicing hard. And I think it feels good to be tired at the end of the day.
Well, I'm sure in every interview you guys are doing, they go, so everybody thinks Golden Guardians is going to lose. What do you have to say about that?
They say it exactly like that,
Yeah,
Travis.
well,
That's exactly how everyone
So
says
I'm kind of curious, based off of how the team is going so far, how are things working?
What would you like to say, Kevin?
I would say we have like a really good team atmosphere. Everyone's trying to improve. It's like really easy for everyone to like give each other feedback. No one's like got too big of an ego to like get butthurt over small stuff. And yeah, it's just I think it's great.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the environment is the best I've ever been in before.
What's it like working with Closer, who's over here now?
He's really skilled. He's like really.
He's such a child.
Yeah, he's
Honestly,
quite a
like
child,
his personality is like of a 5-year-old, but he plays the game really well, so it works out.
Could you elaborate on what that means?
I don't know.
How do you?
He's like his like taste buds are like that of like a 5-year-old, where like he only eats like one thing, right?
Okay,
He's
what's
only
the
used
thing?
to like Turkish kebab or like Turkish like food basically, right?
Or if it's sweet, it has to be sweet.
Yeah, and then
You know
he
that.
just
You know
plays
that.
so many pranks on people.
Yeah, you know that meme where it's like, oh, like made you look like one of those things. Like
Yeah.
when we told him about that, like that was like the best thing of his life, and he's just been doing that 24/7. But it's like good-hearted.
Okay, the other thing that I think a lot of people were skeptical about is the Keith situation.
Yeah.
How's he stepping into that role so far?
I think he's doing pretty well. I think he like has a decent, pretty good understanding of bot lane, and his mechanics are better than all, if not maybe not all, but most of the North American LCS supports. And when they went over to boot camp in Korea, they got like 600 LP in Challenger, like roles helping to support. So I think it's like a question mark because no one's seen him play support before, but I think it makes a lot of sense.
Okay. And that's it. You think it makes a lot of sense. I think we talked in Vegas a little bit about this, but I think you were just saying you feel like the mechanics he'll be able to bring to that role will be really great.
Yeah, and I think his personality too. Like even like right after we announced it, Zazel actually messaged me. I was like, oh, I actually was thinking like this would be a really good option for him. Like I think his personality fits it well. It's just like he doesn't have much of an ego, so he's like very easy to work with, which is good to have out of a support.
Well, what do you guys think of all the different teams? Are there any teams that you're excited to play against?
I mean, I'm excited to play against Cloud9. Like I want to destroy Cloud9, but I want them to do well outside of when I play them.
Okay.
Because I want to also play them in playoffs.
Gotcha. Well, so it's not because you want them to do well because you're still friends with them. It's just you want more chances to destroy them in playoffs.
It's both. I want them to also do well outside of the fact that I can play them again in playoffs.
Okay.
I still want them to do well, but I want to destroy them just for fun.
How about you, Hauntzer?
What teams I'm looking forward to playing against?
I mean, there's all these new lineups and stuff, right? New teams, etc. So I don't know if any of
Yeah.
that is of interest.
Honestly, I really don't feel like it matters who we play against. I'm really just looking forward to like proving ourselves because we are kind of like the major underdogs. Like according to like off season, everyone's like looking down on us. So no matter who we get or who we're playing against, like everyone's like thinking we're gonna be like the losers, right? So we just have to prove everyone wrong.
Yeah. Great. Well, Hauntzer, I think we're losing you in 60 seconds to a rival outlet. Do you have anything you want to say to any of the fans?
Yeah, our rebrand was pretty cool. I hope you guys like that, and I'm very, very confident in our new teammates this year. I think we have a really good atmosphere, and everyone's really striving hard to improve. So I'm excited for that.
Well, we have 3 cameras now, so I'm pretty sure we can just
Yeah, I
make
don't
you
know
disappear.
where I'm looking.
Yeah, no, it's this one. This is you.
Oh, okay.
But I think
Yeah.
we can just make you disappear, and it'll look seamless because we've got so many cameras that we can hide any edit. So, all right, thanks so much for joining us, Hauntzer. And now you're gone. All right, I'm here with.
Whoa, how'd I get here?
Goldenglue.
Travis Gafford Industries is just on another level, I
The
guess.
production budget
Whoa.
this year is going to be. People are going to see some stuff they're not expecting, is what I'm going to say for this channel. Anyway, all right, so I didn't get a chance to ask Hauntzer, but I'll ask you the Monday night thing. What is your take on that? Because it's kind of. I feel like pro players hate change in any way whatsoever. You know, the catering menu changes or the location changes or something, and it's a huge issue. So how are you dealing with that?
I'm honestly unsure. Like, I don't really have too much of an opinion yet. The only thing that's annoying is like, I liked it in the past where all the LCS players would be off on one day. So if you wanted to hang out, like go to the beach or do something with your friends, you know they would have that off day. Now it's going to be like, I think, you know, basically a little bit more than half of the league has Monday off, and a little bit less than half the league has like Tuesday off. So that's my only real complaint with it. But if it gets lots of views and people like it, I mean, it's fine. I don't really care.
Yeah. What? I mean, you were in Academy for a while. What do you think of any of the Academy changes? They're doing that whole like red zone thing on Friday nights. I don't know if you have any thoughts.
Yeah, I think it's the new like schedule changes for Academy is awesome because there's gonna be a lot more Academy games on stage, and like people will get more exposure in Academy. So I think that's really cool. I guess it doesn't affect me too much more now that I've already done my time in Academy, and now they made this change. It's like, oh, okay, well, cool. Wish I had that 2 years ago.
But I mean, I'm sure you want the best for that.
Of course, yeah. I'm happy that they're doing that for the Academy because I think it's really good for Academy players, especially.
Yeah. How now that you've been on Golden Guardians for a while and you're in the office and things are going, what has this transition been like for you from C9 to GG from like a culture standpoint?
It felt really natural. I feel like Golden Guardians, they expect more out of you and like a maturity level. I think on Cloud9, they kind of take care of everything for you. Like they have maids that come in every day, literally make your bed, like do your laundry, which is like nice. It's a nice convenience, but I prefer the like extra privacy of having my own apartment, and I feel like, you know, I'm old enough and been around long enough that I can handle a bit more responsibility.
Well, because in this situation now you're in an office instead of the team house that you were in with Cloud9. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you appreciate how that transition has been.
Yeah, like I really love the office setup. I think team houses still have their place, especially for like younger teams and younger players. Like I remember when I first moved into a team house, I loved it. It's just I've been living in team houses for like 5 years, so it's kind of just like a natural transition, I think.
Okay. Anything else that you're looking forward for towards in the season?
I'm honestly just pumped to be the underdog, the whole split, because it feels like when you're the underdog, every win feels so much better, rather than, you know, if you're the one expected to win. So it feels like I'm just excited to play because I think we're going to be better than what everyone thinks we are, and I'm excited to just prove ourselves.
Oh, one last thing. There was I think Invin did an interview with a Blaze Olive who said, no one deserves to be an LCS more than you. Do you agree with that?
I don't know. It's kind of pretentious, but it was a nice sentiment.
What do you think caused him to say that? I don't know if you guys have faced off or you guys are buds or what.
I mean, it felt really good to hear because I had no idea he thought that or he was going to say that. I think I definitely have put in a lot of work. Like I put in a lot of time in Academy or Challenger and struggles, and basically every single time I've struggled, I've just like fought through it. I went to Korea, practiced on my own, or went through the academy system. And I've had lots of unlucky times, but I just kept working, and now I have an LCS spot. So it does kind of feel good to hear that from my peers.
Were there any times in the past where you thought, maybe I should stop this, or how long am I going to be academy? I don't know. I'm kind of curious if there were moments where you considered throwing in the towel.
I've definitely had lots of moments where I thought about throwing in the towel. Every single, I think about it, especially when I've had so many failures. After every single one, it's like how many more can I take? Like, do I just need to move on? But at the same time, I knew this is what I loved doing, and I believed in myself, and I believed that I could do it. So I just kept fighting.
Yeah. Hey, thanks so much for the interview. Anything you want to say to any of the fans?
Just thanks for all the support. I feel like I've received a lot of like really nice comments of being like the only North American mid, and I've received like loads of support. So I just appreciate it a lot, and I hope I can do well.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for the interview. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching that interview. We got a whole lot more coming this year. I want to give a shout out to NVIDIA and Alienware. We're partnering with them to give away a monitor with beautiful G-Sync technology. There's a link in the video description to a tweet that I made. You just go retweet it. You can find out more over there. But either way, thank you so much to Alienware and NVIDIA for making this giveaway possible. And I can't wait to do more content for you over the course of this year.